everybody, this is RBR Short Films 13, aka Ryan, and today I'm doing a video of my reaction to Star Wars Episode 9 title and trailer. I'm typing in Star Wars Celebration now, the panel that they're having right now. So, I'm watching it live.
Dreadnought and X-Wing are being interrogated to Kylo Ren.
Okay, so Abrams is there, Kathleen Kennedy, Anthony Daniels, Billy D. Williams, Daisy Ridley, John Boyega,
I think he takes his love
Oscar
for
Isaac
very seriously.
Who else is it? Who else is there?
Very seriously. He's a human, you know. He has no
New photo.
Special powers. Yes, he's a great pilot. But deep down, he's
Rose.
just a human. And I think one of the most human things you can do is find the irony and the humanity in even the most crazy, darkest moments. I think that is an element of the Force.
But it's really cool that they're having Star Wars Celebration in Chicago. That's where my Uncle Gary lives. So that's cool.
And his parents both fought the Empire. Let's say the war ends one day.
Waiting a long time for this trailer. Like, I want to know the title. I want to know the.
Uber seems like
I want to see the trailer. I just want to see everything.
Space
you know, and
Space Lift.
You know, just a good teaser and a good title. Announcement and everything. You know what I mean?
So we'll have to find it.
So all of us fans are not like left hanging. Like, what's the title of the movie? You know, when's the trailer coming out? You know, it's like it's here. You know, so.
Yeah.
Daisy Ridley.
I just hope it's good. You know.
Hello.
Just really hope it's
Hi,
good.
everyone.
Like, I want it to be good. I don't want it to suck. I want it to be good. I want it to be good.
Thank you. 27. Oh, thanks everyone.
So they're interviewing Daisy Ridley at the panel.
Thank you.
Okay.
Never thought this would happen, ever.
Star Wars Episode 9.
Thank you.
Can't even believe it's Star Wars Episode 9.
Has Rey read the books she took from the tree library?
Yes.
From Achto.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as we saw, those books are pretty large. She may have got started. How far through? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we've talked about the portion of time it's been since the last one.
How long has it been?
Yeah, how long has it been?
Yeah.
JJ?
Have we said? It's been a little while. So she's getting. I guess she's getting
wow.
through them.
Okay.
That's
all
me
right.
with a stick.
All right, Daisy.
She doesn't have them on Audible. She can't just listen to one.
That would be fantastic. In Yoda sentences, so you were always sort of trying to figure out what it meant.
Well, Rey has crazy strong force powers now, but her lightsaber's in pieces. Is she rebuilding that lightsaber, or are we in a start from scratch situation here?
Well, my answer is not the end of the story, because there are many more months to come and a film to come. But the lightsaber that Rey inherited from Luke lives.
All right.
Are there any, and I'm sure you can't tell me what they are there any new force powers that we were not aware of before that appear? For instance, we were thrown for a delightful loop on the force projection of Luke at the end of Episode 8. Is there any new things that Rey is going to pull on us? Is she going to be able to pull down a Star Destroyer with her mind? Can she force flow through time? Is there? You don't have to give us, but is there any new tricks?
This is a JJ question.
What are the tricks, JJ?
I think that's a yes. If you have to ask him.
No, I used to love Daisy. Loved her. Thought she was awesome. I'll say this: there are some extraordinary things that the character and Daisy did in this movie, and there she is now. And some of the things, you know, obviously we don't want to say anything at this moment, but I will say that some of the stuff that happened was possible because we had the most incredible stunt coordinator, Eunice Hoodhart, who was just the greatest, and she did remarkable work with the entire cast. And some of the things that you allude to will be seen. There she is now, Eunice. She's the best. Anyway, yes, there are some other things, and you'll see them soon.
Daisy, what's up with Rey and Kylo Ren?
Yup. What's going on with that?
Or Rose and Finn? Or Rey and Finn? From your point of view, what's going on here? Where's this relationship going?
I guess the Kylo and Rey thing we'll have to wait and see. The Rose and Finn thing, I don't know. Finn, what do you think?
I mean, she my girl, you know, my girl.
I guess
it's some nice chemistry. Just nice chemistry is all right. It's the middle of war. We're trying to figure ourselves out.
a lot of
We love
crazy
you one
things
day,
happen.
don't love you the next. It's a very distracting place to fall in love.
I guess, Daisy, what I'm asking is, do you have any more Force visions of him semi-naked? Let's sell some tickets right now. Let's sell some tickets.
I think I can confirm there are no more semi-naked Kylos. Unfortunately.
Only full naked. We had to take it up a notch, guys.
Since Adam's not here, can I ask a question anybody here might know? His chest in episode 8, did he wax? Because it's completely, is that a Brazilian? Why is there no, he's a big man, not one hair on his chest.
When he turned around, it was as surprising to the crew, I think, as to everyone. It was, he's a big man. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Talk to me about his lightsaber. I'm just talking about. Okay. Kelly Marie Tran.
Really overwhelming. Hi, hello. Oh, thank you. Hi.
How are you?
How's it going, everybody? Woo!
Now, let's talk about a little character preparation for this movie. You narrated the audiobook version of the novel that tells Rose's backstory, Cobalt Squadron.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did getting to know your character in book form give you more to bring into this film?
I had never done an audiobook before, and the thing I learned is that it's a very long process. But yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a lot of backstory with Rose and Paige, her older sister, so I think it definitely helped me in this upcoming one. Yeah.
As a trained mechanic, what do you think that Rose would think of the Millennium Falcon?
It's really cool.
But universally regarded as a hunk of junk.
Universally regarded. Everyone in that Resistance staff thinks it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah.
You kiss Finn again in this movie?
Woo. Listen, all I'm gonna say is Finn's a very eligible bachelor, much like John Boyega. I mean, sorry.
I'll cut that out.
Is that a yes or a no? And please say yes. I hope you say yes, or I also have a lot of fan fiction that goes in the shredder at this point.
Rose looks much better.
Now, when
this
last we saw your character, where was
Her
she?
costume design.
She was in a coma. Yeah, asleep. taking a rest. I would like to do that too.
Can you tell me, JJ, if everybody we see on stage right now ends up together in this film?
Can I tell you that?
Well, you say that they're going on this adventure together.
Yeah.
Does that include everyone we're seeing, including Kelly Marie?
I will say that. How dare you?
I am not your agent right now. I am their agent right now. I work for them, JJ.
I really appreciate that, Stephen. Way to pit me against my friends. I would say that you have to see what happens in the thing, but I will say that I was grateful to Rian Johnson for so many things that he did in the greatest though. The greatest for me was casting Kelly Marie.
Hello, Jonas.
Hello. Can I say one thing? What's up?
He's having a good.
That was Sherwood for celebration, in case you didn't know.
Is your fourth time playing Chewie?
Yes, sir.
Are there any differences to the actual Chewie outfit that you're wearing, the actual Chewie costume?
I believe it has been this way since 1977. So, no. I mean, and I just want to say, can we get a big applause for my mentor, Mr. Peter Mayhew, at this point? If it wasn't for his unique physicality,
Sure.
I don't think Chewbacca would be as memorable, and I don't think we would be seeing him here today, anticipating his upcoming appearance in the film, because the character is just so beloved, and you guys have shown it with your T-shirts and the kind words all throughout these 5 incredible years that I've become this transformed into this character, and I'm just so grateful for everyone who's been supportive. Let's go, Chewie!
Why do you? Jonas, why do you think that Chewie is such a beloved character? What do you think? What does Chewie mean? Because we don't know what Chewie is saying. He is a presence. What do you think his presence means?
Well, I think for me, playing Chewbacca is sort of a duty at this point, because when I was sitting in our living room carpet, wide-eyed, watching the saga start, and Luke drinking that blue milk and seeing Chewbacca for the first time, I was sure that in this world there's a place for everyone, and that I have to show everyone that Chewbacca, and no matter how big or small you are, there's a place for you in this world, and that's what I believe.
Cool.
And finally, Jonas, what do porgs taste like?
They taste best fried.
I want to know what it was like shooting in Jordan. What was it like to be out there for all, this is a question for any of you. What was it like to be out there in that desert? Anthony, compare that to Tunisia. What was Jordan like compared to Tunisia?
Jordan was a truly remarkable experience. The first day driving out there on the set, it was my wife, Christine, who said, "But this is Ralph McQuarrie's painting. The backdrops, those stone fascias that you're looking at." And I would get goosebumps every day we drove out 45 minutes from the hotel. And it was, oh, it sounds corny, it was beyond a privilege to be there. And remarkably, the desert put up with us. Every day it tried to gain itself back to cover the roads that had been built, to put us in, to say goodbye, no, enough, leave us alone. It was the most astounding setting to be in. And the Jordanian people, the Jordanian army, everybody there really were part of our kind of family. It was a glorious experience.
Kathy and JJ, how long were you guys in the desert?
Well, actually, we had a crew there prepping for months prior to us arriving, and then we shot for about 3 weeks.
Where's the nearest bar, JJ?
No, Stephen, we were working. It was an amazing thing, and we had hundreds of people in unbelievable costumes that Michael Kaplan designed. We had incredible creatures that Neil Scanlon and his team designed. So to be there with literally hundreds of people and in the heat of it, and having to take food breaks and bathroom breaks and prayer breaks, and it was a whole thing. But we got through it and actually finished a day ahead of schedule, which was kind of incredible.
And sandstorm breaks. Remember that? There'd be times when you'd see these big, huge red clouds coming over. We'd be in the middle of shooting, and everyone would have to take cover and go into tents, and sometimes wait an hour or so for these huge sandstorms to blow over. Never thought I'd be in that.
We saw a couple of creature designs just now. Can you tell us who they are, or can you show us? Are there any other creatures that you can show us?
There's a fun character who just appears, whose name is Claude with a K, K-L-A-U-D, and he is a friend of the Resistance and someone who actually, it turns out, Chewie brought into the. There's Greg Rumberg.
Wexley.
But there are so many. There were when we did episode 7, I felt like it had been, there was no way to top what had been created in terms of creatures. When you see this movie, you'll see that Neil and the whole creature team did it. It's an incredible thing what they've made, what they built, and the actors who performed them and puppeteered them. It was remarkable.
Can I just say, there's one particular creature roaming around on set that I really thought that was wonderfully made. And it was my son who got to visit the set, and I'm just kidding. And it was so lovely working on this film after becoming a father. To have my son, that's my son right there. And if you see the wonder, and he's not afraid of Chewbacca, he had a good time with this cast, and especially Daisy. Thank you so much for all the cast, for welcoming little Atos, whose name nobody can pronounce, just like mine, to this Star Wars experience. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you.
Trailer?
No, at the risk of pandering, Star Wars fans are the greatest fans in the world. And I know because I am one of them. I've been a Star Wars fan 3 weeks longer than any of you. And you can look up online why that's true.
That is true.
It's true. What'd you say? I would love to tell the story. It's my story, BB-8.
Give him 1 second.
Yes. This is very quickly. The story is when I was in 1977, when I was 13 years old, local radio station was giving away tickets to this movie called Star Wars. Nobody knew what it was. And me and my friends called in. We were like the 8th caller, and we got 4 tickets to go see Star Wars. Big blue tickets that you had to go to the local radio station to pick up, WTMA, 1250 on your AM dial. And it was me, Keith Sargey, Haskell Fudenberg, and Haskell Fudenberg's mom, because somebody had to drive. And we handed the tickets in. We said, can we keep the tickets as we went in? Because we didn't know what it was, but it felt like it was special because there were big tickets and it had the Death Star and had like an X-Wing fighter sweeping up like that. And it said Star Wars, and what the hell was Star Wars? And we walked in, we sat down, and as soon as a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away it came on the screen, we got chills because we knew that, A, that was a unique way to look at science fiction, the future through the past. And also, it immediately set you in that fairy tale world. And then, of course, and no one knew what the hell was going on, and everyone cheered in the room. We didn't know what we were in for. And then 2 hours later, we woke up Haskell's mom and said, the movie's over. She didn't like the flashy lights. And we got in the car, went home, and it was a full moon. And I know it was 3 weeks before because there was a full moon, and we all thought it was the Death Star following us as we went home. And on Monday, when I got to school, we couldn't explain to anybody how everything was different now and that we had seen the future. Okay, that's why I've been a fan 3 weeks longer than all of y'all. So, but I'm sorry, Phoebe. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I know you. I think he's got something to say. Is there?
In this movie, BB-8 has a new friend. Would you guys want to meet him?
Yeah.
Let's bring him out. This is Dio.
And what's this fellow's name again?
Yeah, this is Dio, and this is yet another incredible collaboration and creation of Neil Scanlon and the creature and robotics team on the movie.
Wow. I love that it's practical. I love practical effects in Star Wars.
I will say that when we did the film, we never had Dio exist quite this way. There was a rig and puppeteers and things, and like with Celebration last time, these were different designs that we went through working on him. But like with Celebration last time, when on episode 7, when BB-8 rolled out, and we'd never had a BB-8 be able to roll out, it's amazing what Celebration makes these geniuses do and force them to. So this is really was built for you.
Well, but before we're done here, I got one more question for you, JJ. Can we please show our appreciation to JJ and Kathy and to the entire cast of episode 9 for being here. But JJ, before any of you leave, is there anything else?
Trailer. Trailer.
That's everything. I think I know what they want.
By any chance, by any stretch of the imagination, is there anything else you would like to share with the audience?
Who here wants to see a teaser trailer?
Yeah!
Okay, before we do this, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stephen Colbert.
Thank you so much. That's so fun.
The Star Wars vibes.
Anthony,
Yeah.
Billy, Daisy, John, Oscar, Kelly, Jonas, Naomi.
We're going to get out of your way,
Let's hope it's
but
good.
mostly, thank you so much. Hope you enjoy. Cheers.
Fingers crossed. Please don't suck, please don't suck, please don't suck. Can't believe it's here.
We've passed on all we know.
Marco! Look! Look!
1,000 generations live in you now.
Yeah!
But this is your fight.
Every generation has a legend. You can tell it's Abrams' return to Star Wars, you know? I'm feeling that nostalgia. Yes. Alright. Alright, this is more like it. Alright, come on. Yes! Kylo! Him reconstructing the mask. Lando and Chewbacca! Saga comes to an end, guys. This is it. Oh, Leia! Leia!
No one's ever really gone.
No one's ever really gone. What? The Emperor! No! No! Rise of Skywalker! What? Whoa! Yes! Woo! Woo! Yes! The man! Ian McDermott! Yes! Woo! Yeah! Whoa, guys!
Roll it again.
Yeah! Oh, I'm Star Wars vibes are back. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm so pumped right now. I'm so pumped. The Emperor is back. So tell me, we have Lando, the Emperor, Luke, Leia, and they're all the original cast members. Oh, and they're showing the actors reacting to the trailers, to the trailer. That's cool. They're showing actors are fans. This is really cool here. The rise of Skywalker. You know, that means that that Kylo is gonna, he could turn good. That he could be redeemed. You know? Or is there a Skywalker in this film that we don't know yet? A new character? Or they mean the rise of Star Wars, you know what I mean? Yeah. Wow. I'm excited now. Really excited. I was excited, but this got me more excited. And that laugh, that Emperor laugh right there, that is everything.